Hey guys, how you doing? This is William, aka Big Bastard, and I'm getting around to what I promised in my unboxing video yesterday, and that's you're getting to see my first impression of the two vape units I got from VaporHQ. I was going to do this a little bit sooner, especially since I found out apparently the batteries don't need charged before using, but I'll get into that in a minute. But some stuff came up and sidelined that. So the first one I'm going to do, and I held off on these. I even got a couple of packs of analogs to hold me off, just so you guys would be able to see fresh, pretty much out of the box, so to speak, how these things go. And I'm going to do this one, that starter unit from VapeHQ, the 650 Ego type. And here I'm going to show you some of the parts to this so that you can see how it's handled in the filling and that. Once you take this top piece off, you will see you have the atomizer there. And this isn't like this other unit I have where you can fill it from the top. Instead, on this, you have to turn it upside down, screw the atomizer out, and you'll see the fill chamber there. There we go. Okay. See the center flue? This for inhaling the vapor. When you're filling this upside down, you do not want to go above that center hole, that center flue that's being used for vaping. A lot of you guys already know that. Now, when I do this, they recommended a technique that I've actually used with the other one that I fill from the top, and that is to go in here, and I'm going to kind of tilt this down so I make sure I'm not overfilling it, but to kind of work around the unit as you're filling. And again, you know, obviously make sure that you do not overfill it. And that's, you'll be able to tell from the side whether you're overfilling or not. Should be able to. Just kind of swipe that around there, make sure you don't get that over the top of that flue. That's about good. Fortunately, did get a little liquid in the flue. Hope that does not really affect that. It's going to if I don't clear that out. Fortunately, best friend of a vapor, and that is Q-tips. So kind of swipe some of that out. That looks good. The main thing is to make sure it doesn't get affect to where it affects that, center part of the atomizer. Worst that's going to happen is you're going to get, if it's just the flue, you're going to get some juice, e-juice, sucked in. I've done that before. It is not fun. Screw it back on. And this has the manual button, and you click that 5 times rapidly to bring it on. Kind of excited about this because you see the opening is wide, which indicates that you'll probably get a good amount of vape. Just remember though, with a lot of these units like this, Ego 510s, Ego 650s, and so on, you'll probably have to prime it. And when I say prime it, I'm talking different than what vape users know as priming the coils, and that's actually taking a few hits to warm up the coil and the battery before you get a real good vape. We'll see how that responds though. Yeah, You can see already it's and we are getting nothing. Okay, so I'll have to find out what's going on with this and why that's doing that. Now, according to this, the card that came with it, and the reason I said earlier that you probably don't have to charge the battery is because it does say, it tells you how to charge it, and then it says your e-cig is ready to use. Now, I don't know if that means out of the box or not, but when I put it on the charger, I left it on the charger for a few minutes and it went green almost immediately. So, hopefully the battery's not down. Moving on to the big boy. Now, I do want to show you, so I didn't do a proper unboxing, so to speak, of taking everything out and showing you. You got this manual that came with it. Discount for vape juice from VaporHQ. Cool stickers, slap on the side. Warning card with all the standard warning stuff. And this will tell you how to fill your sub-G tank that goes with the Inokin Cool Fire. Obviously, we have the battery, big blue here. You have your atomizer head here. You have your tank here. Now what we're going to do is we are going to unscrew this. Oops. That is not the part we wanted to unscrew. We're going to screw from this base from the tank. Now it's important when you take this base off that you look on the inside. There's a couple of wicks there. They say to prime those with 2 to 3 drops of e-juice, which we are going to do right now, in fact. And then wait for a minute before you start vaping. And since we still have to fill the tank and yada yada, that's going to work out perfectly. So here you see we don't got to worry about filling the center of the unit. There, we'll just run it around the wall, fill on the inside. It says not to overfill, so try to be careful about that. But frankly, that just means don't go up to the threads, you know, because this holds a ridiculous amount of e-juice. We're getting there. Like I said, I mean, literally, I'm emptying the bottle here, which is absurd. We'll go with that for now. See. Excuse me. Now we're going to screw this back on here. Oh, that's not the right one. This back on here. Bear with me as I try to figure out just what the heck I'm doing here. Okay. Tank's filled. We're going to screw the atomizer unit onto this. Which is what I assume we want to do. Screw that in there. Now, here's the on-off switch on the bottom. But what you're going to do is hit this fire switch 3 times. Oh no, you're going to hit the on-off switch first. Then you're going to hit this 3 times. And you'll see the display. Now, here's the plus. See the plus minus buttons there, and you can't see them really good, but they're just below the display. In order to adjust the wattage, you're going to hit the plus button 3 times. And actually what we're just going to do is we're going to go straight to vaping here. See what they got here. Wow. As you can see, that hits hard. This is on 4.0 volts, so that is the highest setting, but man, that is a shit ton of vape. That is just ridiculous. Really good hit. Fact is, that might be too much hit for a lot of you, especially if you're just starting out. It sounds stupid, but I can control the amount of hit I get by the way I inhale. And if you've vaped a while, you might know that. But yeah, I mean, that's just insane. One feature I forgot to tell you about this is is that you can vape while you charge. Now, the reason I got the backup unit, which hopefully is not defective, is because I'm not big on being wired to my vape unit when I'm vaping. It's just the way I am. Sorry. You know. But man, this thing is insane. I've never had anything hit like that. So I was going to do the variable voltage and wattage. Go to the highest setting, the mid setting, and the lowest setting. But clearly I was having issues with that. But you can see that as highest setting, it hits hard. Hits good. It's really good. And I apologize that this, and I'll try it one more time. We'll see. Nothing. Yeah, I'll see what I can do on this. But sorry about that. The review on that being botched. But man, this Inokin this Inokin Cool Fire, you can see that that is an insane unit with a lot of good vape. And I can't say specifically that I recommend it per se right yet, because I want to see how it, you know, how long it goes, because a lot of these things, if they're glitchy, they won't work and that. So I'm not going to give a specific recommendation offhand, but I will say this. Standard rating scale for vape units, the hit is a 10. The amount of vape is a 10. And I know, yeah, we're on the highest setting, but if you're getting that good on the highest setting, when you scale it down, you know you're still going to be getting good vape. So throat hit's 10. The amount of vape is 10. The responsiveness is 10. I mean, that right away. Just after filling and priming. I mean, I don't even think it was a full minute. So that's my review on the Inokin Cool Blue awesome device. I'm happy with this right away. And the starter kit from VaporHQ, which I'll see what I can do to get it up and using, but I obviously can't get a review on a botched item or incompetent usage if I'm the one that's at fault. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked, subscribe, and I will be putting more vape reviews out there if I don't get another unit for a while, because they usually last about 3 months with me. I will be doing e-juice reviews. Fact is, I got a couple from Mr. E-Liquid. They send me little free trial bottles. There's a couple flavors I really want to try on that. And you will get the first impression here. And obviously, first impressions aren't always a good thing, because if you don't know what's going on and can't figure out the problem, that kind of is a bad taping. But you got the review anyway on the Cool Fire by Inokin. Awesome, from VaporHQ. Again, I recommend these guys. Support them. Assuming, we'll see how this goes. But I do say support them because fast service and good delivery, and you've seen how the product was when I unboxed it. So this is William, aka Big Bastard, signing off. You guys have a good day.